we're back down at RSA Race Solutions with the Team Lethal Mustang Giveaway Car. Today, we're going to be installing some 1 7/8 inch headers from our good friends over at Kooks Headers and Exhaust. What's up, Team Lethal fans? Mustang King in the house. We're back down at RSA Race Solutions in Boynton Beach, Florida with the Team Lethal Mustang Giveaway Car. Today, we're going to be installing some 1 7/8 inch headers along with the green cats from our good friends over at Kooks Headers and Exhaust. So, before we go ahead, pull the car inside and take the parts out of the trunk. Remember, head on over to lethalperformance.com today. Every dollar that you spend with us gains you an entry to winning this car. Not only is this car going to be fully built up, you're going to get that along with $10,000 in cash. So come on by for your aftermarket parts, accessories, and swag to gain your entries, and go to lethalperformance.com for the official rules and regulations of our giveaway. And here it is, guys, the Kooks Headers and Exhaust 1 7/8 inch long tube header setup with their green cats, which are EPA compliant. These are designed to be high flow, handle high horsepower applications, and be 50 state legal. These are now available on all Kooks header setups. Now take a look right here. Kooks includes with all of their systems everything needed to install, including their hardware. They've got gaskets, header bolts, clamps, and the O2 extension. So you have everything you need for a nice install to make sure everything fits and works properly. This stuff is really nice. Full T304 stainless steel, mandrel bent. Right here in the United States, I've run Kooks custom headers on all of my cars in the past. It's a great product, so let's get going on the install.
Now to kick things off, we went ahead and removed the battery from the vehicle as well as the tray that the battery sits in, just to give us some access to some of the top studs right there. Now while we're still up top here, we're going to go ahead and remove the intake box as well as some of the tubing that is connected to the engine as well as the engine cover. Now what Shane's going to do is basically lift the engine up a little bit and remove the engine mounts to help give himself a little bit more room down there to take the old headers out as well as put the new ones in. Once you get the motor mounts out, it gives you a bit more space there to work with the headers on the car. Now all you have to do is get all the nuts loose on the headers itself without stripping either the nut or the threads on the stud. Once you have all the nuts or studs out of the side of the engine and the header is completely loose, you can pull it right out of the vehicle. Once we get the OE manifold off the car, don't forget to switch over those O2 sensors. As you can see, the stock manifolds are quite different than the Kooks headers. Starting firstly off with the pipe size, you get a much larger pipe with the Kooks headers. Even if you go with their 1 3/4, it's still going to be much larger than the OEM exhaust size. Next thing, of course, is you have the routing of the pipes, which appears to be a little different, but when it comes down to the collectors, it has a much cleaner way of collecting all those pipes together, making for a way more efficient flow than the OEM manifolds. Once we've got the old manifolds out, we can go straight into installing those brand new Kooks 1 7/8 inch headers. Once you get some of the hardware started, you can go ahead and start cranking them down and reinstall everything around it. Once we got the headers in, all we really have to do now is reinstall everything that we just took out to make the header install a lot easier, including the alternator starter and the AC compressor, as well as the motor mount. And that pretty much is it. Let's see how it sounds.
We just wrapped up the Kooks header install on the Team Lethal Mustang Giveaway car. That's their 1 7/8 inch stainless steel header setup with the green cats and a factory connection. Those will connect to that AWE Touring Catback system on the car. Now we know those headers are going to make this vehicle more efficient and allow us to make more power once we throw that Whipple on there. And remember guys, the Team Lethal Mustang Giveaway is still going on. All you have to do is head over to lethalperformance.com and place your orders for any of our aftermarket parts and accessories, as well as our awesome line of swag. Every dollar that you spend with us gains you an entry towards the possibility of winning this car, as well as 10 grand cash. I'm the Mustang King, and I'm out. Something now that Kooks offers on all their head-up set, available for all of their head-up set. I can't speak today.